I run groups, and a few months ago, a person asked me a question, and it was a pretty vulnerable question. And I answered the question correctly, but I knew she wasn't ready for this answer. And I knew that she would see this answer as a judgment. I understood she was not in the place to hear the truth, but that didn't mean that I couldn't have delivered the truth in a way that she could have understood it. And I could tell I broke her down. I knew as soon as it was over, oh my gosh, I really did not handle that well. And I walked away from the group and I didn't say anything to anybody. I didn't talk about it with anybody. I was so embarrassed and ashamed. I just pretended I was okay and brushed it off. And then what happened was I started to feel worse and worse. I just didn't want to admit this mistake. And I let a month go by and I found myself getting shorter and more angry and sadder. And then I finally had to tell someone, and they did exactly what I would have done. They asked what I could learn from it. They suggested that I reach out to the person. I knew all the things the person was going to say. Knowledge isn't enough. Healing isn't just knowledge. Healing is connection and allowing yourself to be seen. The one thing I know is if I keep things in my head, sooner or later it becomes a very dark room. And I need to shine light on these things so that I could see them in a more powerful way. It's that shining light. It's connecting to another person and admitting it. And once I admitted it, I felt so much better. I know all the rules. I have all the tools. Sometimes you just need to connect to another person and say, I did this thing. And for them to say, I love you anyway.